The Honolulu Marathon is this Sunday, and the expo for the marathon opened Wednesday at the Hawaii Convention Center.
And that's where our Dan Meisenzahl is live this morning. And Dan, last time we checked in with you, you were wearing something pink. Where is it now?
That's right over there. I promise I'll get that for you. Let's show that for our viewers who are just tuning in. That's right. This is one of the many things you'll find at about 100 vendors at the expo. Check it out. It's from runlikeadiva.com. What do you guys think?
Love it.
That's enough said. But in any case, that's right. The expo's going on. It starts at 9 a.m. today. Actually opened up yesterday, and it'll be open at 9 a.m. tomorrow and Saturday. Come on down here. If you run the marathon, you have to sign up here, pick up your packet here. If not, lots of stuff to see. K-Swiss is over here. There's all kinds of different things. Good Christmas shopping. That's a possibility over here. You got your graffiti wall. But in any case, this is a really big day for the expo here at the Hawaii Convention Center because it's going to honor a man who really should be credited for starting this whole thing up. Only a man could do, and his name is Frank Fasi. Of course, he's our former mayor. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame today of the Honolulu Marathon. And joining us this morning, we're very honored to have his wife, Joyce, and his son, Chuck. And good morning to you. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Well, thank you so much. And first of all, here's the plaque that will, of course, be presented today when he's inducted into the Hall of Fame at 11 this morning at the Hawaii Convention Center. And Joyce, I have to ask you, what does this mean to you? Just another honor and a long list of accomplishments for the former mayor.
I think he would have been so pleased to be remembered for starting the marathon many years ago. Excuse me. But, he would have just been tickled to see this, and to be part of history, really, which he is.
And, he came from the New England area, and he knew the Boston Marathon, and he had that idea. He brought it here. He had the idea, and 3 months later was the first marathon. And, Chuck, this is really something, that's another part of the Fasi legacy, is he made things happen, and he made things happen right away.
Yeah, he did. When I read, even I didn't know that he came up with the idea, and within 3 months, they had the marathon. What a fantastic thing, and that's kind of, how he operated. He not only came up with the idea, he made sure it got done.
That's right, and of course this is going to be the 38th running of the Honolulu Marathon. More than 21,000 runners are expected to take part, and Joyce, of course, Frank Fasi, as we can see here in that one picture, always a big part of the marathon with the winners back in the 80s over here. There he is at the start of a race. Do you have any marathon memories? I mean, I'm sure you got dragged down to the park a few times.
I did, and I had to be in it, too. No, when they started the Mayor's Walk, with Gino walking alongside, and my husband was so proud of the accomplishment. The people that helped to really expand it and make it what it is today, I think it's just terrific. Jim's done a great job of publicizing and making it really as good as Boston, I think, and the weather's great here, too.
That's right.
So, people love it. People love it.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for being here this morning. Really appreciate it. And, of course, Joyce Fasi is referring to Dr. Jim Barahal, who's been running the marathon now for 24 years, really expanded it, bringing corporate sponsors, brought in all the Japanese runners. And we want to just make one more announcement before we go back to the studio, and that's, of course, that KITV4 will be covering the marathon live on the only Sunday morning newscast in the state. It'll be the first time that the marathon will be covered live, especially when the finishers cross the line, including the winners. So please tune into that. And thank you for tuning into KITV4. Reporting live from the Hawaii Convention Center, the Honolulu Marathon Expo, I'm Dan Meisenzahl. Mahea and Kenny, back to you.
Dan, just really quickly, you've run the marathon before. Any advice for the first-time runners?
Drink lots of water and really just be ready for anything. It's really 2 races, the first 22 miles and the last 4. And I'm telling you, the last 4 are brutal. Right when you get to Arco, oh my goodness, some bad memories there. But one of the greatest accomplishments I ever had, it's definitely quite an event. And I think everyone should try it at least once.
And Dan, really quickly, how many times have you run the marathon?
I've done it twice. I've thought about it about 9 or 10 times, but I've done it twice.
Us too, Dan. We thought about it many times. All right, we'll see you a little bit later. Well, stick around.